Hey sweet babies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you like fragrance, vlogs, makeup, skincare, real people, and real talk, definitely subscribe to my channel. So today we're going to talk about some new fragrances in my collection. I have about 9 fragrances here that we're going to talk about. I have 2 more on the way, but I'll put those in another video. But yeah, let's talk about the new fragrances in my collection. So I always try to leave all my discount codes down in the description box for you guys whenever you need them. I try to put them on the screen because let's be clear, we all love a good discount. I don't care how much it is, 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever percent off, we want a discount, okay? So today I'm gonna talk about some new fragrances in my collection. If I have a discount code for you, I'll leave it down in the description box. This is Afternoon Delight by Replica. Y'all know I'm a Replica stan. I love their fragrances and I love them because they are really memories in a bottle. Like they really take you to a place when you spray it, or you feel like you're there, or whatever that thing is, like you have inserted yourself there when you spray on the fragrance. So Afternoon Delight is supposed to be a warm sugar, vanilla, Madeline type of scent. It has vanilla, Madeline Accord, sandalwood, all the things that give vanilla fragrances what they're supposed to have. But to be honest, I feel like that people that are reviewing this are kind of reviewing it prematurely, because if you are not new to fragrances, and if you are new, let me put you on. A real vanilla fragrance is not at its peak. It's not at its best until the juice looks like cognac. Okay, dark juice. Like, okay, for instance, I brought Vanilla 28 up here. You see how this juice looks? This smells like thick vanilla brown sugar extract, like giving you the vanilla that you want. This look like vodka, honey. This is not ready to be judged yet, if you ask me, because if this is a vanilla fragrance, the vanilla is not giving what the vanilla is supposed to give. And I don't feel like the creamy, doughy, bready, kind of cookie-like Madeline Accord in this is coming through how it's supposed to come through. Like, I feel like it's even getting a little darker since I got it, but it's not ready, girl. This is one that I sprayed. I smell it. And it actually had good performance. And it smells like warm sugar, but it's not ready yet. It's not ready. This is not going to be ready till like October, November, December, maybe even later than that. So I really feel like I can't judge this because it's right now it's smelling like vanilla, sugar, and something a little bit, you know, synthetic-y in there, you know. And sometimes Replica fragrances can give that vibe, but I always feel like all my Replica fragrances are better when they're old. When they are fresh and new, but when they sit and like really macerate, I love them, and they really give the vibe they're supposed to give. So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This is not really ready to be judged yet. It's not giving the vanilla cookie bready Madeline that I'm looking for just yet. And I know why. Like, look at it. It ain't ready. So that's my honest opinion. I'm definitely going to keep it because I want to smell it when it's at its full potential. Okay, that's when I want to smell it. That's when I will judge it. And of course, you know, vanilla season is coming, so I'll pull this back out and let y'all know what I think at that time. I did get 3 of them from So Avant-Garde. So Avant-Garde is a great place to shop if you guys want niche fragrances, even some designer fragrances. Actually, the first one I'm going to talk about is this one by Banana Republic. So this is my first Banana Republic fragrance. This is a designer house, of course, because you know they of course sell clothes and everything else. But this one is called Monday Rose. Now, looking at the bottle, of course, what's the first fragrance you think of? Of course. So I will say, if you are a rose lover, you would like this fragrance. Of course, it reminds you of Delina, but they're not dupes, or you know, it's not exact. It just kind of has a little bit of that DNA in there, but it is something a little bit different in here. Now, if you have Delina, do you need this? No, I don't think you do. But if you've been wanting Delina and you don't really want to fork out the coins for it, this would be a good alternative, and it's affordable. I've worn it and I felt like the longevity and projection performance was pretty moderate. It wasn't definitely giving Delina vibes, but you know, if you want Delina, go ahead and use my code and get Delina from So Avant-Garde too. But if you don't want to fork out the coins for it and you want something like it, this is definitely affordable, like around $100 or maybe even less when you use my code. So definitely check this out if you are a rose lover. It has the rose, it has the lychee, it doesn't have the rhubarb, so it's not really tart, and it's got caramel in the base, so it kind of gives it a slight little bit of creaminess. It's not super sweet, but it does give it a little bit of sweetness. I feel like you get a little bit of that earthiness from this too, to keep it nice and fresh, like a nice fresh rose with a slight bit of sweetness. Tutu by Greasy. I've been wanting this forever. Like, I've been wanting this for a couple of years now, and I'm glad I got it. It does smell good. They do have this on So Avant-Garde, and the Greasy fragrances on So Avant-Garde. it does really smell good. I will say that it is like more of a soft, more elegant type of fragrance. It's not filling up a room, and I don't think it lasts forever. You definitely need to spray heavy with this, but the smell of it is so pretty and girly and feminine. Not even girly, more like I said, elegant and just really feminine. Like, you just feel so soft and elegant, very demure, you know. Very, very much so demure when you wear this. So I think it's really pretty. I feel like I get like some slight floral, some powderiness, a little bit of creaminess. I feel like it's a good balance of all that. Like, you get a little fruity, you get a little creamy, you get a little florals. Yeah, it just smells really good and like grown woman like. It does say it's an extrait de parfum. Like, I've only worn it once, so maybe that's why the performance wasn't giving extrait. But you know, a lot of fragrances, you need to get them, spray them, and let them sit. So I can't wait to revisit it because I really did like the way this smelled. So I also got this from So Avant-Garde. This one is Plume Impressions Art Nouveau. So they didn't send me a top, so I believe this is a tester bottle, unfortunately. And you know, and the top is kind of gives this whole bottle presentation that, ooh, you know. But so I don't know why they didn't send me one with a top, but I do like the fragrance. I feel like this is definitely something for nice warm weather. So, you know, it's going towards fall, but a lot of you guys live where it's just kind of warm all the time. If you like fruity fragrances, this does have a champagne note in it, but the champagne note isn't prominent. It's not super strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does kind of just settle into the fragrance, if that makes sense. Like, it's not giving, like, you know how Dom Rosa, you can really smell the champagne at the beginning, and then it kind of trickles down into more of, you know, blending with the fragrance. This one I feel like is the perfect amount of like a little effervescentness. That's what the champagne gives this. So this is more of a fruity fragrance to me, and it gives it an effervescent type of feel. I feel like you do need to spray heavy with this, and I think it smells very girly and fruity. A little bit of the yellow florals, but that's not strong. To me, the prominent notes are the fruits and the effervescentness of the champagne. So I did enjoy this. It's still hot here. It's like 90 degrees, so I can definitely still wear this because it just smells so good. The atomizer is nice. It's not a fruity juvenile fragrance at all. This is like a fruity grown woman type of fragrance. And it just really smells so good. Yeah. So this is Calm Bliss by Charlotte Tilbury. I believe this is like a newer fragrance in the Charlotte Tilbury like fragrance line. They also sent me like all these samples, and the only ones that I liked was More Sex and it was another one called Joyous. Where is that one? Joyphoria, this one. Those are the two that I liked. So yeah, but this is the one that actually sent me a full bottle of, and I like it. I do like it. Now this is like clean, fresh out the shower, like a little, you know, oceanic. The atomizer is doing it. Okay, the atomizer is doing it. Yeah, it's clean, fresh, just right out the shower freshness, kind of soapy a little bit, but not too soapy. Soapy with that little bit of yeah, oceanic vibe, aquatic vibe. When I wore it to bed, and I was like, oh, I like this. Perfect for a hot day, hot night. You know what I'm saying? When you just want to smell clean. You don't want to smell fruity and sweet and all that. You just want to smell clean. I feel like the star of the show in here is definitely the aquatic notes and the neroli. I get the neroli. And it's got orange blossom too, but it's really not sweet. So I feel like the neroli is more of the star of the show. And it kind of sweetens up a little bit, but not really. It's really just a fresh, clean, fresh out the shower, aquatic type of fresh vibe. And I liked it when I wore it. I feel like it got me through, you know, going to bed. It's not something that I felt like lasted all night and into the, you know, next morning. But, you know, this is definitely something I think would be good for hot weather every day. Grab and go run errands and stuff like that. And definitely to wear to bed. So I liked it. I enjoyed it. So I got 3 Mugler fragrances. So I got Alien, the original Alien, which I tried back in the day. And then I got Alien Goddess Intense, and I got Alien Hypersense. Okay, so let's start with the original OG triple. This is still not for me. The jasmine is just a little too sharp and strong in here for me. However, when I sprayed it and had it on, I liked it like 3 hours later. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this smells good. I see why people like it, but I cannot wait 3 hours for it to get to where I like it. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. Especially me being somebody that like oversprays and I spray heavy. I feel like you don't need to with this, but that's just the nature of the beast for me. And I don't want the florals are the jasmine is strong and kind of can give me a headache a little bit if I spray too much of it. But 3 hours later, I was like, oh, it smells good. That's when everything is like calmed down. The jasmine has calmed down and started dancing with the other notes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this one is still not for me, but I did like the way it smelled a few hours later. So this one is going to go to my mother-in-law. She wants it. She can have it, child. But it's not a bad fragrance. I see why people love it. I just can't see it till 3 hours later. That's all. Now, Alien, Goddess Intense, and Hypersense. So Goddess Intense is definitely what you guys said that it was. It's alien, but it has that coconut in there, and the jasmine isn't as harsh and piercing and all of that. So I did like it. The coconut does give a little bit of a it's a little synthetic smelling a little bit. It's not like juicy meaty coconut meat, but I did like it. Like, you know, I didn't hate it. I did not hate it. It's definitely something that I'm willing to bring back out next summer. I wore it. I didn't feel like the longevity was what everybody says it is for Alien fragrances, but this is also a new bottle. It may just need time to sit and macerate, so I'm not going to judge that, because I know a lot of the Alien fragrances do have long lasting power according to what everybody says. So I'm not going to judge that just yet. But as far as like how it smelled, I did like it. It gave me Alien, but with that coconut, more summertime feel, little slightly synthetic. I guess that's what y'all mean when y'all say it smells sunscreeny. I feel like I kind of got that, but you know, but it was cool. I did like it. I didn't hate it. And then Hypersense, I feel like I liked Hypersense probably the most. Yeah, it's got that alien DNA in it, but it still was a little softer. It wasn't as harsh. It smells like grape something, grape soda or grape something grape. I don't know if it's just the bottle, but that's the way it smells to me. Like if you like Elixir 11 by Kayali, I feel like you would probably like this one too. They don't smell the same, but I get that same kind of grape note from both of them. So I did like this one. Ooh, Diego, you stink. He is farting in here. Ooh, girl, it's bad. It's real bad. I should have sprayed that on your behind. But not, girl, now I can't even smell nothing. But this one I did like it. It gives a fresh kind of grape feel to it. You know what I'm saying? And the jasmine and the florals are a lot more calmed down and smoother in this one for me than it is in the original Alien. So these two I'm going to keep in my collection, and I'm going to give the other one to my mother-in-law. Last but not least is Hot Girl Summer. This is by Christopher Lee Fragrances. And he's actually going to send me his new women's line fall fragrance. So I can't wait to try that. This one is definitely giving summertime. I wish I would have received this at the beginning of the summer because it's juicy, it's fruity, girly, feminine. Love the atomizer. It almost smells like tropical punch Kool-Aid a little bit. Like, yeah, like it smells good. I do like it. It's very fun and girly. I feel like people of all ages could wear this. I feel like it's more for the younger, you know, hipper, girly, you know, type of scent like that. But it's nice. It definitely smells like an easy reach, an easy grab and go. And I love that. So yeah, Hot Girl Summer by Christopher Lee Fragrances. I'm happy in the direction he's going with the women's fragrances. So I can't wait to smell the fall fragrance that he has. And I'll definitely keep y'all posted on what I think. So those are the 9 new fragrances in my collection. As more come in, I'll definitely let y'all know. I have a couple of them coming from a house that I've been really loving. So I can't wait to tell y'all about those. But yeah, those are the 9 new fragrances in my collection. Let me know what is the last fragrance that you just received in your collection. The newest one to your collection. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.